Welcome to AirMart Aircraft Sales and Brokerage in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. Today, we would like to present the Matrix Advantage Series, where we will discuss the advantages of the Piper Matrix over its three closest competitors, the Beechcraft G58 Baron, the Beechcraft G36 Bonanza, and the Cessna T206 Stationary. The Piper Matrix outclasses its closest competitors in 5 important categories: baggage volume, cabin volume, flight into known icing, speed, and range. In the Matrix Advantage series, we will discuss and show you just how much of an advantage the Matrix has over its competitors. Today, we are talking about baggage volume and how the Piper Matrix has a clear advantage over its competitors. The Matrix holds 33 cubic feet of baggage, over 20% more than its closest competitors. That means you won't have to give your passengers the pack-light talk or spend time and money to ship items ahead. This is all of the luggage that can fit into the baggage compartment of the Piper Matrix. The aft storage compartment of the Matrix is located inside the cabin, behind the seats, and can hold 20 cubic feet of baggage. The Matrix not only has a large aft storage compartment, it also has an impressive nose storage compartment that holds 13 cubic feet of baggage. All of this additional baggage can fit inside the nose storage compartment. Let's look at how much you would have to leave behind when you don't have a Matrix. This is all of the baggage you would have to leave behind if you had a Cessna Turbo 206 Stationary instead of a Piper Matrix. This is all of the baggage you would have to leave behind if you had a Beechcraft G36 Bonanza instead of a Piper Matrix. This is all of the baggage you would have to leave behind if you had a Beechcraft G58 Baron instead of a Piper Matrix. You can clearly see the advantage the Piper Matrix has over its three closest competitors when it comes to baggage volume. The Piper Matrix has the largest payload in its class. Why leave behind the things you want to take with you when you can get a Matrix and take it all? Welcome back to the Matrix Advantage series, where we are discussing the advantages of the Piper Matrix over its three closest competitors. Today, we are talking about the cabin volume and how the Matrix has a clear advantage over its competitors. The Matrix cabin is over 5 inches wider than its closest competitor and over 16 cubic feet more cabin volume than its closest competitor. That means everyone rides in comfort. No more getting up close and personal with interlocking legs in a club configuration. Let's take a look at the real legroom of each aircraft. As you can see in the Beechcraft G36 Bonanza, you end up in an interlocking leg situation, which is less than ideal. In the Beechcraft G58 Baron, a very similar situation with interlocking legs, again, not a comfortable scenario. And prepare to be alone in the Cessna Turbo 206 in the back with your legs tightly behind the middle row of seats. For spaciousness and comfort, the Piper Matrix is clearly the choice. Why sacrifice when you can have a Matrix? Today we are talking about FIKI, flight into known icing, and how the Matrix has a clear advantage over its competitors. Flight into known icing. The Piper Matrix is a FIKI aircraft. It has wing boots, a heated windshield, literally a clear advantage because it has the largest heated surface, providing the pilot with visibility in weathered conditions, in icing conditions, a heated prop, dual alternators, dual batteries, dual vacuum pumps, heated stall vane, and also a heated fuel vent along with tail boots and an ice light. All of these features give the Piper Matrix a clear advantage to its closest competitors. Of the three closest competitors, only one of them offers FIKI. While the G58 Baron does have flight into known icing, its visibility is through this small heated windshield, which is essentially the size of a sheet of paper. So again, the Matrix has the clear advantage when it comes to FIKI and visibility. Today, we are talking about speed and how the Piper Matrix has the advantage over its closest competitors. And who doesn't have a need for speed? Max speeds are as follows. The Piper Matrix comes in at a screaming 213 knots. The G58 comes in at 202 knots, while the G36 Bonanza creeps along at 176 knots, and the Turbo 206 bringing up the rear at 161 knots. You can clearly see the advantage the Piper Matrix has over its competitors when it comes to speed. Spend less time in the air and more time at your destination. The Piper Matrix has a max range of 1,343 nautical miles. The G58 Baron has an 1,100 nautical mile range. The G36 Bonanza, 920 nautical miles, and the T206 Stationaire, 703 nautical miles. Flying a plane with long legs like the Matrix means that a trip to Tampa no longer requires a fuel stop in Macon, Georgia. You can clearly see the advantage the Piper Matrix has over its three closest competitors when it comes to range. Get to where you are going faster and with fewer stops in the Matrix.